Hello everyone, my name is Dwayne Eddings, Senior Vice President from the state of New Jersey. I'm going to take a few minutes and share with you our LINX2Funds nonprofit and for-profit customized presentation for 2014. But before I get started, let me just share my story with you real quick. I was a real estate developer and a mortgage banker for 27 years, building homes in Fresno, California, Atlanta, Georgia, and Somerset, New Jersey, and before the market took a turn. When the market took a turn in 2008, it caught me upside down. $5 million in construction debt, $2 million of value, you do the math. But I'm sure we all can agree that sometimes God has to close one door before he opens up another. 5.5 years ago, I went over to New York City and I sat down in the front row of the Sheraton Hotel and took a look at a similar presentation. One thing one of my mentors always told me, if it makes sense, it makes dollars. And this business made absolute sense to me, so I got started. But my greatest accomplishment in this business was not becoming the first Senior Vice President of New Jersey. Actually, when I began my journey, I closed 14 offices and 40 people got laid off. But to watch 20 of those 40 people walk across the stage and get promoted to various levels and actually make more money today than when it was working for me, this is what we're sharing with you today. Now, the program I'm going to talk to you about, the LINX2Funds program, is dealing with churches and nonprofits and things of that nature. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. I belong to a smaller church, an offset of a bigger church, and every dollar made a difference. When I was able to cut our church's phone bill, just 2 office lines and a fax, from $344 to $60, I knew it was the right time for this business. So let me just jump right into it. The LINX2Funds program, like I said, is presented to all 501c3s and nonprofits. The mission statement is very simple. Our mission is to offer a unique fundraising program that provides organizations the opportunity to generate upfront and residual revenue, simply by helping their members save money on everyday telecommunications, entertainment, and other needed services. The LINX2Funds difference is simple, creative, and easy to implement. It provides organizations the opportunity to offer everyday services to their supporters, members, or employees. And the programs focus on generating one-time and residual income for their organizations. Who's eligible? Tax-exempt nonprofits, 501c3s, charities, churches, chambers of commerce, credit unions, youth organizations, fraternal organizations, so on and so forth. Corporations with a specified community cause. For an example, companies, community chest funds, United Way drives, professional sports teams, school systems, and colleges. Let's talk a little about the company. The company is built on 5 key principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. The 3 gentlemen you see at the top of your screen is our co-founders, Craig Jurabek, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck. Combined, they have well over 60 years of experience. We've been featured in Inc. 500/5000 for the 8 past years, and we have a 50,000 square foot world headquarters located at the bottom of your screen. And our core principle is representatives come first. But ladies and gentlemen, even though we don't advertise, we always say that documentation beats conversation 100% of the time. We are very well documented due to this third-party credibility, as you see on your screen. Since 2006, we've been featured as one of the top 100 companies in Rochester, and for the past 2 years, we have been the #1 company in Rochester. Since 2012, we've been featured in the direct selling news of the top 100 companies globally, and as I stated earlier, we're an 8-time honoree in the Inc. 500/5000 of the fastest growing companies in the United States. We've been featured in Your Business from Home and Success from Home from 2008 and every year thereafter. Let's talk about the benefits of LINX2Funds. Supporters, customers, employees, and members can save money on services that enhance their lives. It helps organizations generate sustained revenue every month. It gives you one-time fundraising effort, and we go for short-term capital infusion and long-term continuous monthly proceeds. Let's talk about some of the products and services that the company offers. As you look on your screen, you got 5LINX Mobile. 5LINX Mobile is a third-party vendor for Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile. We also offer our own wireless company called Mobile Wireless, I'll talk about in a second. 5LINX Security Systems. 5LINX Security Systems is the #1 home security company in the country called Protect America, completely free to the customer. High-speed internet. All the major carriers, everybody you know, Comcast, Cablevision, Verizon, Fios, and so on and so forth. Payment solutions, credit card machines. We're backed by a company called Century Payments, which is also a Inc. 500 company. We're guaranteed to save consumers' costs or merchants' costs, small, medium, or large, on their credit card processing. We'll even give them a $250 gift card if we cannot save it. Plus, we will donate on its behalf to the Susan G. Komen for the cure of breast cancer or the Make-A-Wish Foundation on their behalf. Satellite TV, Dish and Direct, ID Guard. ID Guard is basically an insurance policy. For less than $15, you have over $20,000 worth of coverage. 5LINX Energy in the commercial arena. Enhanced Cares, a supplemental health plan, which is major and big right now, ladies and gentlemen, all across the country. It's the talk of the town that's going on right now in the United States. For less than $1 a day, you can cover the entire family. And you get prescriptions discounted 40 to 70% if you used our partner, which is Walmart or Sam's Club. Data Vault, that lets you store your products in the sky. And our Global Links Mobi, ladies and gentlemen, this is our brand new prepaid wireless company. Do our own service. We own the company. This works off the Sprint, AT&T, and T-Mobile networks. You can port your iPhones, your Galaxies, your tabs over, and we'll give you unlimited text, data, and phone for $59.95. Here's the beauty. If one of your parishioners or your supporters, they've referred 6 people to the church, we will waive their fee for their phone for life as long as those 6 people stayed on the system. You got 5LINX Power Play, which is an enhanced charger. It gives you the surround sound, enhances your sound to your phones or to your tablets. At the same time, it charges your phone without finding an outlet. Business Elite is a buffet of business products that's geared to increase revenues 30 to 40%. Platinum Services is for our business partners. Global Links VoIP is a fancy name for digital phone service. Text Marketing. Text marketing, ladies and gentlemen, allows you to reach out to folks in a short period of time. Understand something, it's the newest and most innovative way of getting started, getting your message across. Unlike our emails and circles and things of that nature. We have a new product called Church Alerts, I'm going to talk about in a second. And then we got 5LINX SafeScore. Ladies and gentlemen, our credit is as important as cash today. Here, we show you how to raise your credit score from 400 to 700s. And then our 5LINX Velocity 2. Our Velocity tablet runs off the Google Systems Android docks. We're getting ready to launch a brand new tablet that's being produced for us by Samsung. It will not be available in Staples or Best Buys or Radio Shack. It will only be purchased by a 5LINX representative. This tablet is very similar to the Samsung Galaxy. And the same thing, the phone will run off our Mobi wireless system with an unlimited text, data, and phone for $59.95. One of our featured products, ladies and gentlemen, for the churches and nonprofits is one called Church Alerts. This product will allow the churches, allow the pastors to capture every single person coming in through those congregation doors and possibly increase tithes and offerings 30 to 40%. We know that people that receive a text message, according to surveys, 97% of them will open it within the first 5 minutes of receiving it. So let me show you how this works. You can actually send one text and it hits the entire congregation. So pastors, you can send a text out on Sunday morning a half hour, hour before the sermon, simply say, are you on your way to church? Guaranteed, some folks wasn't thinking about coming to church, just come to church now because they think a pastor's talking to them. You can also collect tithes and offerings by text marketing because with this program, you get a free mobile website that our company is going to provide for you complimentary. And as you can see on the screen, you can use credit card, debit card, or ACH, one-time, weekly, or monthly donations right through the form of a text message. Our newest initiative is into the wellness arena. We chose wellness because we know that wealthy is the new healthy. Our newest product is called Montevita Coffee. And we chose coffee because coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world, next to water. But our coffee is not just a regular coffee. It's not just another cup of coffee. It's a brewed beverage infused with ingredients proven to have positive nutritious effects like MCT oil, as seen on Dr. Oz, which has been integrated successfully into weight loss programs. Raymond seeds containing essential nutrients, minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants are added to the beans before grinding. So I want you to understand where you're sitting. If you're watching this video for the first time or looking at this presentation for the first time, see, all the products and services that we market are all essential products and services. They're not luxuries or niceties, but they are necessities. And I want you to get this very clear. All we do is help people save money on the products and services that they're going to spend anyway. Now let's talk about the compensation. So we have upfront bonuses on some products that ranges anywhere between $25 to $200, depending upon the product. You have a CV that ranges from $10 up to an excess of almost $1,000 on some products. Our CVs are commissionable values. And you got residual duration. Most of them are indefinite. For as long as those customers pays those bills indefinitely, your church or your nonprofit will receive indefinite income, as you can see on your screen. So in addition to the CVs and residual income, let's talk about additional bonuses that one can accumulate. So let's just say you only did some Global Links or Text Alerts customers. And once you did the 25 customers hit that milestone, you're going to receive a $250 bonus, regardless of the timeline. When you've accumulated 100 customers, you're going to receive 1,000, 500, 5,000, 2,000 is 10,000 customers, and you receive the ultimate goal of 10,000 customers, you'll receive a one-time bonus of $50,000. I'm sure that'll put a new roof on. Now let's give you an example, income example. Let's just say your organization did 500 Global Links or Text Alerts customers. That organization will pick up $5,000 and because it's going to receive $10 in upfront bonuses per customer. It'll earn $1,000 in monthly residuals. It will earn $250 when it hit the 25 milestone. It would have earned $1,000 when it hit the 100 customer milestone. And it will have earned $5,000 when it hit the 500 customer milestone. That total compensation would be $11,250 plus $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year for doing something one time. In addition to that, if your organization referred another church, another 501c3, or another nonprofit, you will get paid or you will receive a 10% override on all the residual income that individual church brought in as far as their customers are concerned. Perfect example, using the same 500 customer example, the residuals for that church would be $1,000. You will receive a 10% override, which is $100 or $1,200 a year, just because you opened your mouth. Now, pastors, I want you to realize, tithes and offerings are down all across the country. Nonprofits funding is being ceased or being stopped. But when you go to church on Sunday next week, I want you to ask your congregation 3 simple questions. Who here has a cell phone? I guarantee you all the hands are going to go up. Some will go up twice. Ask them who's watching TV and using the internet. 95% of the hands are going to go up. Ask them how many people in your congregation drinks a cup of coffee or know somebody who drinks coffee. I guarantee you everybody's hands are going to go up. Those are the tithes and offerings that's walking out your door. It's very simple. To summarize everything, LINX2Funds is a simple, creative, and easy way to implement fundraising initiatives. It provides organizations the opportunity to produce revenue from everyday services used to their supporters, members, employees, and customers. And it generates one-time, upfront, and residual income. It's easy to get started. All you have to do is complete and submit a LINX2Funds application and agreement. You will receive a customized sales page, as well as access to sample promotional messages that you can use to share the services with your members of your group. There are never any fees or minimum requirements to be involved in the program. No upfront costs, no website costs, and no recurring costs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to segue into our for-profit side. See, when we open this up, we want to show your congregation or your supporters how to provide a retirement fund for you to free up your time to allow you to do what you do best, building God's kingdom. So first thing we do is we sit down with the key members of the church, the deacons, the deaconess, the trustees, or whoever the key people is you designate. And we're going to share with them the program. We're going to get their blessing as well. For those who want to take advantage of the for-profit side, we're going to position them directly to you. And then we're going to open up to the congregation. And you're going to find some members of the congregation that's going to, one, just have no interest at all in becoming a member, but they will support the mission of the church. Because wherever you dedicate these LINX2Funds program to go to, whether it be a building fund, a youth ministry, a prison ministry, that's where those funds are going to go. So they will participate in that. But let me talk to you now about how you get paid. Once you get started, Pastor, we're going to show you how to get 10 customer points. Every product and every service has a point equivalency. Some are 1, some are 2, and some are 3. We give you 3 points just for paying for your website on the for-profit side. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to introduce this to at least a minimum of 2 people. In your case, we'll introduce it to 7, but let's just talk about 2. Out of the 7 people, when the first 2 get started, we're going to compensate you $500. Then we're going to show you if nobody signs, Pastor, by just doing 20 customer points, you're going to get the same $500. So now we got the 20 customer points out the way, and if we just maintained the 2 people, you pick up an additional $500 for a total of $1,000 for 20 customers and 2 people. Now I want to talk to you about the structure. Because people have a misconception of direct sales or multi-level marketing. They think it's a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme. See, a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme is I asked someone for some money, we asked a second person for some money, we gave it to a third person. There's no product, there's no service. That's a pyramid scheme. We've all heard of Bernie Madoff. He just made off with the money. But ladies and gentlemen, we are governed by the DSA, that's the Direct Sales Association. We have a pyramid structure, just like your church and just like your job. At the church, isn't there a head pastor at the top? And then assistant pastors and ministers in the middle and right below? And then you got the deacons, the deaconess, the missionaries right there. You got the congregation, a pyramid structure. Our corporate companies that we work for. The sample you see on your screen is a sample of a Fortune 500 company with a CEO at the top. That's the person that gets all the tax benefits as you saw in the video before we got started. Then you got the president, vice presidents, directors, upper, middle, and lower level managers, and white and blue collar employees. Think about where you fall in that structure with your full-time job. Don't we usually got to wait for somebody to quit, retire, get fired, or die before we move up? And even then when that happens, we still don't necessarily move up. Sometimes we've trained people that came into the business and they end up becoming our boss. Well, let me show you the structure with your 5 Links business. See, you begin as a CEO of your own home-based business, and you are eligible for the same tax benefits as that Fortune 500 company CEO, just like you saw in the Sandy Bachens video before we got started. Then we're going to show you and teach you how to leverage your time and maximize your income. You're going to business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're going to take this structure and we're going to show you how to build representatives by tens, hundreds, and thousands of people that you're going to get a little piece of everything they do. So one of the key ways that we get paid is what's called residual income. That's when you do something one time and get paid for the life of the product. So let's just say that 20 people came into your network. That's you bringing a few who brought a few. Everyone does their 20 services or their 20 customer points to obtain their $500. We pay from $2 to $65 residually, depending upon what that product is. So let's just say you only averaged 50 cents to keep it conservative. 50% on those people and those customers is 400 customers will equate to $200 per month, month after month, year after year, as long as those customers pay those bills. If you can do 20, you can do 200. Now your organization grows. Same 20 services, same 50 cents. You're now at $2,000. That's $24,000 a year part-time, on top of what you're already doing. Would that change your income? Or change the school your children go to? Or change the car that you drive? Absolutely. But you're not going to stay at 50 cents. What happens if you just got $1? Now you're at $4,000. If you just got $2, now you're at $8,000. If you only average $4, you're at $16,000 a month, whether you get up or not. Ladies and gentlemen, that's called getting paid while you sleep. But ladies and gentlemen, that takes time. So while it's growing in the background, we have what's called Right Now Money. The Right Now Money pays weekly every single Friday. It's called the CAB bonus, Customer Acquisition Bonus. Every time you bring someone in this opportunity and they obtain the necessary customers to become qualified, it will generate a CAB bonus that's going to pay up to 5 levels. So let me break it down for you. By default, when you hit your quick start just doing the minimum 10 and 2 and earn $500, you get promoted to executive trainer. You now become eligible to earn $25 per person that comes into your network worldwide. 10 people join on Tuesday, that's $250 paid to you that Friday. Then we're going to show you exactly what you need to do to get a promotion. Unlike our jobs. Our job says keep on working, we'll let you know. Here you need 15 personal customers. If you did that in the beginning, it's already accomplished. You need 3 legs of IMRs. If you did that in the beginning, already accomplished. Here's the key. You have to be willing to help. Keyword help. 2 of the 3 people become an executive trainer. Because a blessing is not a blessing unless you bless someone else. So when you hit the level of executive director in your first 60 days, we will compensate you an additional $1,000 bonus. You're now up to $2,000, and you still don't know what we do. But at this position, you now get an opportunity to leverage your time and leverage your income. We're going to pay you $60 per person that comes through your executive trainers network. And then if anybody you personally introduce, we're going to pay you the $60 and the $25 for a total of $85. If 10 people joined your business on Tuesday, that's $850 paid to you that Friday. This position also contains a monthly bonus program that ranges from $1,000 to $8,000 a month, every month, based on production. Our top part-time position is a position called National Director. At National Director, ladies and gentlemen, your full-time income starts to match or surpass your part-time income. Passes at this juncture, you're now looking to go full-time, and now you can do what you do best, like I said earlier, building God's kingdom. You pick up $55 per person that comes through your network. You pick up $140 for anybody you personally introduce. 10 people come on Tuesday, that's $1,400 paid to you that Friday. This position also carries a monthly bonus that ranges from $1,000 to $15,000 a month. At Senior Vice President is the first executive position. At Senior Vice President, your network starts to take a life of its own. And I can tell you from a position of strength. My wife and I began this journey close to 6 years now. And over those 6 years, we've probably put about 90 some odd people. But those 90 some odd people has turned into over thousands and thousands of distributors in 32 states and 4 countries. They pay us $30 per person through the network and $170 to anybody we personally introduce. This program also carries a monthly bonus. And you got Platinum Senior Vice Presidents from $5 to $175. But let me show you how they reward the leadership. When you hit the first executive position of Senior Vice President, this starts to pay out what's called benefits. You will earn 5,000 shares of stock options. Let me tell you how big that is. Think about Google for a second. When Google went public, before they went public, they had a thing called IPO, Initial Public Offering. Offered stock options to all their employees, receptionists, and secretaries. The day it went public, it made Wall Street history. That's going to happen here. The only difference is you don't have to pay for it. We're going to send you to BMWUSA.com and allow you to choose any BMW of your choice. From a 3 Series to a 7 Series, a hard top and drop top, it don't make a difference. 2 conditions. 1 has got to be custom with the 5 LINX logo, and 2, it's got to be silver. We'll pay up to $800 per month for the note. When the car is paid off, you still get the $800 for gas and tolls. You get a Global LINX bonus, a $3 bonus for every Global LINX customer that comes into your network in your whole organization every single month. A home phone, a business phone, an app for your cell phone, or one of our mobile wireless phones. We're going to pay you $3 before that customer pays their first month's bill. You get an all-expense paid vacation for 2 to a 5-star resort. I'm sure we all can agree if you're ever going to take a vacation, the best one to take is the one that somebody else is paying for. And you have an expense account from $500 to $1,500 per month to travel the country. Now the next position is called Platinum Senior Vice President. And unlike corporate America, for us to move up, we have to help other people get to where we're at. So at Platinum Senior Vice President, you maintain all the benefits of Senior Vice President. Except now we upgrade your vehicle. We send you to Bentley Motors. And we allow you to choose any Bentley of your choice. Same 2 conditions. 1's got to be custom with the 5 LINX logo, and 2, it's got to be silver. The company will pay up to $4,000 per month for the note. You participate in what's called the Platinum Bonus Pool, which is basically a revenue share. Company takes a few dollars for every customer and a few partners, and every partner they put into this pool that is split every January of every year to start the year off as a bonus check. You have another 5,000 shares of stock options. Ladies, you get a diamond pendant. Gentlemen, you get the Super Bowl ring. Both has over 60 carats of diamonds in it. Our top position, one called Diamond. Now here's the beauty. We don't have not one single diamond Senior Vice President of the company yet. Let me tell you, show you how fast we're growing. We have 1 or 2 just about to get promoted to this position. This position earns a $300,000 one-time earned position bonus. It provides a $10,000 monthly lifestyle allowance to do whatever you choose to do with it. Pastors, think about what you can do. That extra $10,000 a month allows you to just do whatever you like to do while you're doing what you do best. You still maintain all the other benefits. Still maintain your Bentley. You still got your car allowance for your BMW. You've now still got your 10,000 shares of stock options. So in closing, let me summarize. The nonprofit side, there's no cost whatsoever. Everything is free. On the for-profit side, there's 3 questions one should ask themselves before they ever make a business decision. The first question is, 1, does it make sense? Does it make sense to get paid on a product or service that you're going to spend money on anyway? Absolutely. The second question is, how much is it going to cost me? Nonprofit's free. For-profit, you can start it for as low as $99. But the position of choice is that of the independent marketing representative for $249. because the $99 position does not allow you to get paid on anybody else, just on what you personally do. The $249 allows you to get paid on all of our products and all of our services. It gives you a personalized website that's open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You never close. You can do somebody's triple play in California, customize gas and electric on in Texas, and get paid every month as they pay their bill before you start your day of work. You have access to what's called future services. As I stated earlier, we just jumped into the wellness division. We just launched our Montevita coffee, and we're getting ready to launch in May in Atlantic City our chai, our tea, and our hot chocolate. Then you have energy in select markets. We have over 50 states right now, ladies and gentlemen. Of those 50 states, only 25 of them are deregulated. Our company's in 22, and we're growing an extra state a month every quarter. Then you have access to cab bonus, open line bonus, and quick start bonus. The last question, and the most important question one should ask themselves, is very simple. Not how much is it going to cost me, but how much can I make? As I stated earlier, ladies and gentlemen, by just doing the minimum of 10 customer points and 2 people, you're going to earn $500. Let me just break this down for you. Realistically, out the door is going to cost you about $400 to get started. You're going to pay $249 one time for our franchise. And then we got a couple of bundle packages. One of our bundle packages is $150. And that's going to bring you right in at 10 points. Then we're going to introduce this to some people. We're going to introduce it to at least 7 people, but when the first 2 sign up, we're going to pay you $500. Then we're going to show you how to just increase the profit with those same 2 people. But before you do, by just increasing your points from 10 to 20, by then going over all the services that you're currently spending on, cell phone, your internet, TV, gas, electric, all those carry a point system to it, and you're already paying the money for these bills. So there's no increase in revenue. You're actually decreasing the cost of service that you're currently spending money on. And when you hit the 20 customer points, by itself it's still $500, but the 20 customer points with 2 people is $1,000. And like I said, in the very beginning, we're going to show you not how to bring in 2 people. We're going to show you how to put 7 people in. Because we're going to show you how you can earn $2,000 in your first 30 days, all from that initial $400 investment. Because if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. We're going to show you, by bringing that 7 people in, if you look at the structure, you at the top, we have your 3 there, 3 front, and then we're going to bless 2 other people and help them do the same exact thing that you did. You actually have 60 days to get this structure done, but we're going to show you how to do it in 30, and that's going to pay you an additional $1,000. So ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 types of people in every meeting that we do. The first person says, it sounds good, it looks good, but it's not for me. And respect that, because this is not for everybody. All I simply say is get back with the person who invited you to this webinar or invited you to this DVD and become their customer, because every day is a good day to save some money. The second person says, it sounds good, it looks good, I'm in. I just got a few questions. Not a problem. We're going to show you how to go in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're going to give you all the training and all the support. We're going to give you local, regional, and national training events. We're going to give you a personalized website, online university, and business reporting. And the last person says, it sounds good, it looks good, I'm in. I was there when I saw the BMW. And to that person, we simply say, welcome to the team. Welcome to the 5LINX family. On your screen, you see a 5LINX application. And all we ask of you to do, and let me explain this to you real quick, this does not affect unemployment, nor does it affect disability. You can enroll as a business or as an individual, makes no difference to us. We need a tax ID number or a social security number. You choose your platinum services, which is your only truly monthly expense of $50 a month, and you get 3 points for that and 2 websites. You register for our next national convention, which is going to be hosted right here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Just registering for that convention will give you 2 points for the first ticket and 1 point for the second. Your cost for that when you're brand new is only $119. I want you to understand something, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest speaker is Anthony Robbins, the most sought-after motivational speaker in the world. The average ticket to go see him speak is over $1,100 that you'll get for $119. So we take credit card, debit card, and check. The preferred method is debit or credit card. I want to thank you guys for logging on and listening to this information. This webinar, this conference call, and this DVD is officially over. This is Dwayne Eddings from the state of New Jersey, Senior Vice President, signing out. Good night.